Hey guys, Sean Jones here from Richmond, Virginia. If you're looking at this video, maybe an Enfiniti Global representative, maybe you recently been introduced to Enfiniti Global, or maybe you're here just to do your due diligence to see whether Enfiniti Global is a legit company or whether it's a scam. Well, let me assure you, Enfiniti Global is a legit network marketing company. Instead of doing big board advertising such as newspaper ads, billboard ads, and putting ads all over Facebook, it pays you, the representative. If you're a representative, it pays you, the representative, a handsome commission for sharing its products and services. Now, usually when you hit Enfiniti Global, it's a scam. It's from former representatives who didn't make any money, who couldn't figure out how to get customers, and who just didn't have any success with Enfiniti Global. So usually when people don't have success, they always blame it back on the company. So let me assure you once again, Enfiniti Global is a legit company and not a scam. Now, while we're here, let me kind of briefly go over some of the products and services that it offers, and then I want to hit one thing on the head. I want to hit why a lot of Enfiniti Global's representatives don't have success. So right here, Enfiniti Global offer pretty much three products. They offer electricity, natural gas, and something called REX, which is a renewable. Matter of fact, let me go to it so I don't mess it up. It's basically a renewable energy certificate. Now, I'm not going to really go deep into that, but you can kind of research that. I'm going to give you a link to the site below. But this three products, or pretty much two products that everybody want. Who you know that don't use electricity? Who you know that actually don't use gas? So it's definitely a product that everybody want. It's definitely a product that everybody need, and it's definitely a way for you to be able to make money from home on a part-time or full-time basis. But it's one problem that I see with Enfiniti Global representative. Is one problem that I see is that they don't know how to market. So when you don't know how to market, you can't generate any customers, you can't make any money, because that's where your money can come from, your customers, and you basically going to have a non-profit type business. So let me digress and kind of show you what happened to me when I got started in my first network marketing company, and then I'm going to kind of speed it up and show you exactly what you can do today so you can start having success and rise to the Enfiniti Global top of the compensation plan. So when I first got started in my network marketing company, I was given one of these, a warm market memory jockey. Now, if you've been around as much as I have, you pretty much seen one of these. And I sat in front of my first opportunity. I liked it. I joined, and they stuck one of these in my face. And basically, what they told me was to, call the person who I know that likes sales. Get on the phone with the person who was retired. Contact the person who had that business card, or the person who ran ads. Basically, I was told to contact my mom, my dad, my grandma, the dog, the person I went to church with, the guy I played ball with, the gym with, my coworkers, my boss. I did these things over and over and over again. Now, let me say, I did have minimal success, but at the end of the day, I became a member of the NFL. And basically not the National Football League. I became a member of the NFL, which means No Friends Left League, because after beating up my friends and family over and over again, when I came left, people weren't right. When I called people on the phone, they did not pick up, because people was tired of hearing about my greatest business. People was tired of me sneaking them on three-way calls. People was tired of me asking them to come to the hotel meeting. So let's just say I found myself in a situation where I was stuck, didn't know what to do, and pretty much was like a rock in a hot spot. I was ready to give up. So at that point in time, I contacted my sponsor, and he gave me a bright idea. He told me to go buy leads. So, being the smart guy that I am, being the person to follow instructions, I went to a website similar to this one right here. Not this exact site, but I found a site similar to this one that was selling opportunity leads, MLM leads. So my thinking was, hey, if I buy some real-time local leads, now I'm in the 804, that's local area code for me. So if I buy some 804 leads, I can sponsor some people locally, and then we can expand abroad. So I spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on leads and never sponsor one person. Basically, the money that I was spending on leads and the leads that I was getting didn't have a clue what a home-based business was, wasn't looking for a home-based business, and basically was online filling out some type of a form for some to get like a coupon, like an incentive, so they can go to their local supermarket, so they can go to their local mall and get like a discount. So let's say once again, I was stuck. And at this point in my life and in my business, almost maxing out my credit card, spending hundreds of dollars a month, I didn't know where to turn and I didn't know who to trust because I basically had already trusted my sponsor and I wasted a whole lot of money. So I was ready to give up once again, but I thought about it. I said, okay, if people in my company are making $5, $10, $20,000 a month, what are they doing that I need to learn so I can do so I can emulate their success? So, I wasn't getting any feedback from anybody, so I knew it was some information out there for me online. So I did a Google search once again, and I came across some information that once I started applying the information I was learning, I started generating 20 to 30 leads. Let me write this out for you. Leads a day. Free leads. Now, I started generating 20 to 30 leads a day that was actively looking at my business. Even the leads that I was generating, some of the leads was signing up on the screen autopilot without me even being in the process. So if you're looking at this video and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're looking at this video and you're an Enfiniti Global representative and you want to figure out how you can get more customers set to sell your products and services to, how you can make more money by finding other people who want to do exactly the same that you're doing, how you can generate leads that not only you can make money, but you also can generate customers while in the process or while you spending time with your family. If you're that person, you're looking for this information, go down the link, go down in the description, click on the link, sponsormoreleads.com. Go there in the description, click on the link, sponsormoreleads.com, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a formula, I'm going to give you a blueprint, I'm going to give you access to a process that if you start from point A and you take it all the way up to point Z, you can have ultimate success in your Enfiniti Global business. So if you're looking at this video again and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're ready to rise to the Enfiniti Global top of the compensation plan, you're ready to sponsor more leads, you're ready to sponsor, make more money, you're ready to help people with your products and service, go there in the description, click on the link, sponsor more leads, and I will see you on the inside.